What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So today we're stuck in some god-awful traffic here in Bangalore as usual. Do you think it's possible to create an application while you're stuck in traffic? Stay till the end to find out. So ever since we started this Build With Us videos, we often struggle with what to build because there's so many ideas to think about, and spending all of our time thinking about these ideas, we're wasting that time instead of utilizing that time and doing something else more useful. So we were thinking of a way to solve these kind of issues where you don't have to focus a lot on trying to figure out whether something's a good idea or a bad idea. And we came up with this idea. Okay, we're going to try to create a Tinder-like application, but instead of swiping right on left on people that you like or dislike, it's you're swiping right on business ideas that you like and swiping left on business ideas that you don't like. Okay, so now that we know what the idea is about, let's brainstorm with Claude and get all of the important pointers so we can get started on building the app as soon as possible. All right, so now I'm just going to type out the idea. Okay, and after this, we should get a project document. Okay, so we're off to a great start. Now, after discussing with Prompt a little bit, we've got the executive summary, we've got the objectives, we've got the target audience, core features, technical architecture, and we've got some code to start too. So I think this is more than enough to get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy all of this and put it into Bolt.new. Make a basic app according to the requirements. We don't need to go all in right now. So one key learning that we found out here at Builder Central while using these AI-powered no-code tools is you can do anything with them, but patience is key. There's iteration after iteration. You have to keep trying, you have to keep correcting, you have to keep fixing bugs. And that is the process that helps you get the product that you're looking for. So don't feel discouraged every time you have to, try to fix some bugs or fix some errors. It's very, very easy, but you just need patience. Alright, so we got the basic version of the app ready, and here's how it looks. Alright, you can see all of the different details, sustainable food, we've got the market size, we've got the timeline, we've got technical requirements. Okay, so now that we have the MVP in place, let's just export this project with all the code files and use Cursor for the advanced features, polishing and actually shipping it. Check this out, see how simple it is to open the files in Cursor. All you need to do is open the folder containing all of the files and it just works. Now let's quickly try to run it and see if it works. Okay, not bad, it works. It works as good locally as it did on Bolt.new, so all the files have been exported correctly. So now let's quickly chat with Cursor and get our advanced features according to the project document. And let's execute those correctly. Okay, so when working with cursors, you need to accept all of the suggestions that they make, and it should be good with a lot of bugs, but it should be good for the better part. Okay, talking about bugs, we've just got one. And as we've discussed countless times before, you just have to be patient. And if you want to fix any of these issues, then all you need to do is copy the issue, paste it in Cursor, and just say, please fix it. See, now it works. So now let's move on and add a login feature. So if we need people to come and interact with our ideas or even add their own, then we should have their details to make sure we're allowing real humans to connect and interact with this. And to store all of those details somewhere, we're going to need a database. So for that, we're going to move ahead with Supabase. All right, now, so we're quickly going to go to Supabase, set up our project. Now it's going to give us all the steps to start and finish the Supabase setup for users. Now we're going to run all of these commands and test whether they work. And as we've agreed before, we're just going to trust Cursor with all the technical changes. So two things that you need to know for Supabase to work. The most important things are your project URL, and the second thing is a secret anon key. All right. Now you need to set in the environment variables. So let's quickly get them and paste them here. Awesome. So we've just refreshed and we have the user sign up and the sign in flow already working. Now we just need to check with a couple of emails to see if they're being stored or not. Okay, checking with the first one. Sorted, it works. And it's showing up in our database too. Now let's quickly add one more email just to verify. Awesome. So now let's move on to the next thing, which is allowing the users to enter their ideas. So the prompt that we're going to use is this. And again, as agreed, just trust what Cursor says. And also to store all these ideas, we're going to need to store them somewhere. And we already have Superbase. So all we need to do is go to Superbase and set up a table there. So let's do that. All right. So now we have a submit idea button and the website. And it opens up a form that's going to allow anyone to submit their idea for the validation process. Okay, so I'm going to think of something. Let's think of something that we can fill out. How about a salary negotiation bot? Yeah. So let's put in all the other requirements and hit submit. Okay, now if you think about it, if you submitted your idea, you should be able to see your submitted ideas too, right? So let's create a section for that as well. And again, as promised, accept your way through it. Okay, see, now we have a submitted ideas page as well. Okay, so now we can see that there are comment and share options here, but they don't really work because we haven't asked them to work. So let's fix that. All right, done. After a few to and fro attempts with Cursor and Superbase, it's working. It's working really well. So now let's see if it works well with other kinds of screens. I've been using my Mac to build this entire thing, but we know the majority of the people who are watching this video right now are on their phones. So now we're going to see if we can make the UI compatible with mobile phone screens. So before we do that, let's just see if it works or not. Okay. No, Jesus, it looks horrible. Everything is here and there. Names clashing with the buttons, UI is floating. Okay, now we just need to fix this. And a very, very simple prompt is going to help you over here. All you need to do is go and say, can we make it mobile responsive? And again, as usual, accept everything. Okay, awesome. It looks beautiful now. The buttons are in place, nothing's clashing, everything's good. We're good to go. All right, now I guess everything is set. All features are nailed. The design's looking good. Mobile responsive is also good. Database is working. Okay, so now we need to make it live, and there's a very simple process to it. All you need to do is push all the code to GitHub, okay? And then use Vercel to make it live. It's very simple, so let's do it together. Go to GitHub first, sign up if you haven't, make a new repository, name it, and that's it for now. Now come back to Cursor and press this button here. You see this? Publish to GitHub. Now you can see all the files you made, the changes that you made to them, and everything's right here. You can either put your message here and commit or use the terminal to push it. We're going to use the terminal to do it, and it's pretty simple. So if you want to initialize the repo, you have to use the terminal command git init. If you want to add files, then the terminal command is git add. And to put a message to your commit with git commit. Okay, so that's it. Now you can see all our files have been pushed to Git. And now for the final step, ladies and gentlemen, Vercel and making it live. So go to Vercel.com, start a new project, import the entire Git repository, and obviously wait. Also, there's no chance that your build will get deployed without any errors. So this is unfortunately the curse of Vercel, but we can fix it with Cursor. So now I'm going to show you the curse of Vercel, all right? The curse of Vercel is basically anytime you try to deploy your project, it's always going to come back with some sort of issues, but all of these issues can be fixed in Cursor. But to give you guys a little bit of reference or an understanding of what kind of errors come up, I'm going to show it to you now. So you come over here to your build logs. Okay, you can see everything over here. You see that. This is the timestamp. Completely anonymous. All right. Here are all of the errors that we are facing currently. Every single one of them. So now, in order to fix this, what we're going to do is we're copying it. We're going to copy it. Come here to Cursor, place it down here. Getting these errors when deployed, please fix it, and everything should be good to go. Let's accept and fix all of them. Each and every change you make needs to be pushed. Otherwise, it'll just show you the older version. You'll be wondering what the hell is happening. Now let's use this visual interface for the change and add a commit message and sync the changes. All right, now we're going to go back to Vercel again and check. Okay, it's building. Let's pray that it gets pushed this time. Sorted. Okay, awesome. It's ready now and anyone can visit now on this website link. Right, here we go. Oh, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We sat in traffic and we created an entire app from scratch. And now we're going to show you the final product. So here you can see, okay, here is the mobile version. Okay, you can see all of the ideas there. If I like this idea, I can swipe. If I don't like this one, I can swipe the other way. So it's functional, it works, it's perfect. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our app is completed. It's literally taken me 45 minutes to complete the entire thing. If you want to test it out, make sure you click on the link in the description below. And here's another very interesting thing. If you actually have an idea that is genuinely interesting, not only will we give you a shout out, but we'll also try to see if we can help you build the entire project. So until then, stay tuned for more from Builder Central.